Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. It's Wednesday, December 1st. Happy December. Smoking my Wednesday 320, the Savinelli St. Nicholas from 2017. Thinking about getting a 320 Christmas from this year, but I haven't pulled the trigger. I'm actually looking at two 320s that are on. I'm not going to tell you where they're at because I don't want anybody grabbing them ahead of me. But there's a Sienna, which was the first model I ever got, and that's the one I gave to Newton Piper. And I guess they just started making them again because it was one that you couldn't get anymore. And then there's the Roma Lucite. And I've been looking at those two. One of those may be a birthday present for myself this year. Just haven't decided which one I want to get. And it's about 53 degrees out here right now. It's kind of nice. Got some cloudy skies. It drizzled a little bit earlier today. Couldn't wait to get out here and get this smoke in. I'm smoking Westminster 403 slices, and I'm really enjoying this tobacco. Not my usual fare, but I really enjoy this tobacco. I was actually really in the mood for some Latakia tonight, and when I went to prep my pipe, I saw this and I thought, I'm going to smoke this stuff instead. So go figure. You know. Well, we got all the inside lights hung up today. Everything's done inside. We are I'm thinking I want to do the outside too. Normally I don't do the outside. We do it in the windows of the house, and that's about it. But I'm thinking I want to do the outside of the house. So tomorrow maybe I'll do the outside of the house. We'll see. It's just been a nice day today. I didn't bring out a tamper with me today, so I'm using my finger. So I've been thinking about some of the reasons that I started smoking a pipe, and I was giving that a lot of thought this past week. You know, the real reason that I started smoking a pipe was I had bought a Zippo back in 1994. Just because it reminded me, I was in a thrifty drugstore and I saw one, and it reminded me of my dad. He smoked cigarettes and he always had a Zippo. But when I saw it, it just reminded me of my dad and that sound that he used to make flipping his Zippo, and I thought, man, I want to get one of those just to carry around. I didn't smoke at the time at all. I thought, man, I want to get one of those Zippos. So I bought a Zippo. And I thought, I'm just going to carry this with me all the time, you know, just have it in my pocket, click it, it would remind me of my dad, you know. And he had died 9 years earlier. And so I started carrying that around with me. Before I knew it, I was collecting Zippo lighters. You know, within a few years, I was collecting Zippo lighters. But about that same time, we were in a mall in San Diego, in El Cajon, Parkway Plaza, and they had a tinderbox in there, and I walked in there. And I was just looking around. I wasn't looking for anything, but I saw the pipes in there, and I thought, man, that would be cool to smoke a pipe like my grandpa did, you know. I didn't buy one or anything, but I just started thinking about it, really thinking about it. And I told my wife, I said, you know what, I think I'd really like to get a pipe. And I always loved the way the pipe smelled when my grandpa Flanagan smoked it, and I think I'd like to get one and just, you know, smoke a pipe once in a while. And she goes, well, go ahead. So next time we were in Parkway Plaza, we went in there, and I was looking around, and she was looking at the pipes. She found one she thought was really pretty, and she said, what do you think of this one? I said, man, that's nice, but it's kind of expensive, you know. I wasn't looking to spend a lot of money. I was thinking Dr. Grabo type pipes. But she found this really nice boot show cam that she really thought was pretty, and she wound up buying it for me. Gorgeous pipe, really pretty pipe. Had a really nice swirl stem on it. And that started me off on my journey. And they gave me some. They asked what kind of tobacco I smoked. I said, well, something that smells really good. And I said, my grandpa, I think, smoked Captain Black. And he said, well, we got this stuff here that's called Better Than Captain Black. And I said, well, let me try that. So he gave me an ounce of that, or 2 ounces of that, whatever they gave me. And I really liked that. But I would always go to the liquor stores or whatever and buy. After that, I bought just regular Captain Black. For 20 years I smoked Captain Black, or better than Captain Black, until I found Mayor Pete. I went in there one time to a tinderbox, and I told him I usually smoke Captain Black. Do you have something along those lines? And he says, yeah, try this Mayor Pete. Have you ever tried that? And I said, no. And he goes, try some of this. This is Pete Wilson was the mayor of San Diego at the time. He said, this is his blend. So I got a couple ounces of that, and man, I loved that stuff. So that's what I smoked from then on. And it was basically, I think, Lane 1Q and I forget what the other stuff that's in it. Yeah, I forget what it was. I'll remember it later. I've said it in a couple of my other videos. But boy, that was good stuff, man. That was really good stuff. I still like that for an aromatic. And that's what got me started, was just wanting to smoke a pipe like my grandfather did. And but I wish I could find out exactly what the tobacco was that he smoked, because I know he smoked some Captain Black, but there was some other stuff he smoked, and I know that there was Sir Walter Raleigh, but there was something that smelled really good that he smoked. And I don't know if it was a Sir Walter Raleigh aromatic, or there was something that smelled really good that he smoked, and I cannot figure out what it was for the life of me. And one of these days I'm gonna, maybe it's not made anymore, I don't know. But I haven't been able to put my fingers right on it and just know immediately, man, this is what Grandpa smoked. And I wish I could, because, man, I love that stuff. Whatever he smoked was just incredible. But he'd have different pouches that he'd smoke, different stuff. I know there was Carter Hall. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing Sir Walter Raleigh. And I know there was Captain Black, but I don't remember if he had different kinds of Captain Black, or maybe I haven't tried it yet or what, but Captain Black comes close. I remember Captain Black, when I tried Captain Black, it was like, man, this is really close to Grandpa's. So I don't know if he mixed stuff. Maybe he mixed stuff together. I don't know. Maybe he was mixing his own blends. I don't know. But I can remember him open up the package, and they were like wasn't like the packages now. They were almost like lead. They had that consistency of a lead package or something, but they were, and he'd open it up and he'd dip his pipe in it, and, with his one hand, and he'd just hold the package with one hand and dip his pipe in with the other one and fill it up, and then I just loved watching him do it. And then he'd light it, and the room would just fill with that smell, and it was just so wonderful. And it's just so nice to go back in time when I light a pipe and be, right back in the room with him, and or sitting on his lap, and here it is, here I am 61 years old, almost 62, be 62 in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks. And to be sitting back on my grandpa's lap, just smoking a pipe by myself, and be taken back on to sitting on my grandpa's lap as a kid is just an amazing, amazing thing. And I hope someday, if I have grandkids, that even though I don't smoke in the house, I hope someday they'll remember that, that I'll have some good smelling tobacco that they'll remember. I'll get some Lane 1Q or something and smoke that around the kids. Or get some Mayor Pete, order some, a pound of Mayor Pete, smoke that around the kids when I'm outside, so that they'll remember that smell. Hopefully it's something they'll like, and they'll remember it, associate that with me. Not that I'm pushing my kids to have any kids real soon, but I'm getting old. I don't have a lot of time left. My biological clock is ticking. That's one thing about when you start having kids late like I did. And then they take a while to start themselves, which is a good thing, because they're not ready yet. McKinley has no desire for kids, so it's pretty much on Sadie's shoulders. McKinley's like, I'll be an aunt. I do not want any kids. She'll have dogs and cats. I was like her too when I was young. I don't want kids. I got nieces and nephews. And a ton of them. Boy, I'm glad I got them now, though. But anyway, that's what I've been thinking about. So I hope you all have a good week. Hope you had a good day today. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. And if you feel up to it, do a VR telling me how you got started. What made you start smoking a pipe? If you want to. if you got this far, if you watched this far. I'll know who's watching my videos all the way. I'll catch you guys later. God bless. Have a good one.